Okay, now that we checked out Academic Search Complete, what I want to go to is this next one, Opposing Viewpoints. So this is a really useful database, but this is different from Academic Search Complete because a lot of what you're going to find are popular or newspaper magazine articles, not necessarily the scholarly, peer-reviewed articles that we were finding in our other searches. So there are a couple ways you can use Opposing Viewpoints. If you're still trying to figure out or narrow down a topic, you can go down here and browse the topics. They've got them grouped under kind of these broad headings here. You can also use the search bar if you kind of know what you want to look for. So let's just go ahead and we're going to look for the same thing, Gabriel's Rebellion. And there's a couple different things. There's an academic journal. We've got Plowshares into Swords. Let's click on that one. So again, this looks to be a pretty short book review of a book, Plowshares into Swords, by James Sidbury. Hey, I think I've seen that name before. That was a guy who wrote a dissertation subject about it. So let's maybe just go ahead and that's good information to keep in our notes. Maybe he's a guy to check out too, you know. But let's go back here because we're not interested in book reviews at this point. So we'll go ahead, check out this. This is the Opposing Viewpoints. Well, there's not much here, huh? I guess so. Let's go back to our search results. So we know that the Opposing Viewpoints, you know, isn't great for hardcore history scholarly subjects like Gabriel's Rebellion that happened over 200 years ago. So what I want to do is I want to kind of switch it up. And so one of the things from the proposal you noticed, a lot of you guys noted in your discussion board post was that, okay, well, it kind of brought up, you know, Confederate iconography and kind of the idea of the monuments and things like that, especially in Richmond. So let's just change up. Let's do a Confederate monuments. There you go. Let's see if that gives us anything anymore. Okay, so look, we have a lot more information here. So we've got 7 magazine articles, 222 news articles, a bunch of NPR stories, audios, and then we've got an Opposing Viewpoints. So this is almost like a Wikipedia page that Opposing Viewpoints writes to give you kind of a good background information, a kind of a global view of this subject. So as you can see, typing in something that has a little bit more currency now, that is a little bit more recent, is better for Opposing Viewpoints. Opposing Viewpoints is really going to collect news articles, magazine articles, things that have been written about current events. So that's a big difference between Opposing Views and the Academic Search Complete, but also it's going to be a big difference for our last thing. So the last thing we're going to do is check out one more database called JSTOR.